see an opportunity, see something that needs to be done, and raise your hand and say, I want to do this. And that instead of waiting for a promotion to come to you, you create a promotion by creating more work for yourself where you will get more visibility. And that's how they did it. It was like this great thing. Now, the other thing is you have to promote who you are and what you do. And most of us can't stand that, right? I mean, who here in this room loves to self-promote? Well, I do now. I mean, you'll notice there's a bunch of that in your folder. Because if I don't self-promote, I don't get any business. And if you don't self-promote, you don't either. They don't see what you're doing. People are busy doing what they're doing. Their job is not to go out there and say, let me see, how can I help Nancy? That's not what they're doing. They're worried about their own thing. And it was so interesting to hear the senior executives talk about having that awakening, sometimes by seeing someone promote themselves and take credit for what they were doing because they didn't know that they had to promote themselves. And the other person knew that they weren't going to take credit. You have to do it. And so they gave me some ways of how to do it so it's not so shameless, and I really liked that. The other thing is about networking. And Denise Morrison, who was the president of Campbell's, talked about how networking is working. It is such an important part of what you do. And when you have an opportunity to get face time with someone who can influence your career, have some face time. Have your little elevator speech ready so that they at least get a little piece of who you are and know you and remember you. It may be that you walk into the elevator and the CEO is there, and you can just be all nervous, or you can say, hey, I'm Fawn Germer, I'm here in town, I'm speaking at this event, and you take your moment. Because it's not going to be handed to you in a large way if you sit back and hesitate. And women have traditionally not done that. Create your power. You have to also hyper-perform and over-deliver. But the performance gets you into the game. A VP at Procter & Gamble talked about how that's, jacks are better. That puts you in the playoffs, and so you can swing. Wait, the playoffs. I'm getting all my sports screwed up. No, but it gives you your opportunity, but it does not give you the victory because your competence just lets you get in the game. It is how you promote it and network it that gets you where you need to go.